Hello, everybody. Welcome to the channel. So today I'm going to be discussing the American Express Blue Cash Preferred card that I own. I'm going to go into some detail about why I love this card so much, give you some information on some other comparable cards, and then lastly, discuss my data points. If you find this information valuable, please like, comment, and subscribe. All right, let's get into it. So why I love this card so much. So if anybody has watched any other videos on this channel, you know I love knowing what your limit is prior to applying for credit, or knowing if you're actually approved for a credit card with no impact to your credit score. And this is something that Amex offers on all of their cards. So right out the gate, I automatically love that option. We can make informed financial decisions based on this instead of shooting blindly in the dark and applying for everything and anything and not knowing anything prior to applying. Some of the benefits the card includes are 6% cash back on groceries, up to $6,000 per year in purchases at U.S. supermarkets. I have a family and I love to, I purchase lots of groceries throughout the year. So I definitely spend up to this amount per year and I get this all back in cash back. I haven't seen any other cashback card on groceries that's higher than 6%. If anybody out there has seen one, please let me know in the comments. 6% cash back on streaming, select US streaming subscriptions. We all have Netflix, we all have Hulu, all these subscription and streaming services. We all have at least a couple of them. I have way too many. I have to actually get rid of some. But 6% cash back, that's really, really good. Most comparable cards have 3% cash back on streaming. 3% cash back on transit, including taxis, ride shares, parking, tolls, trains, buses, and more. So I use this for tolls. I go over a couple of bridges and I get my 3% cash back on my tolls. And then lastly, 3% cash back on gas at US gas stations. Gas prices are really high right now. Most of us drive back and forth, so 3% cash back is not bad at all. Some cards have 2%, and there are some out there that have 5% cash back on gas. So this falls right in the middle. One of the negatives to the card is that it has an annual fee of $95. So I had my first year annual fee waived. Something else I love about the card, online account management. I love being able to access the app and it's so easy to use. I could see all my cards, I could see the limits, I could see statements and activities, bonuses. I love all that. It's right at the tip of my fingertips. Very easy to use. And it helps me make better financial decisions when I have an easy display and everything is right there, clear for me to look at. I love Amex online account management. Something else to note, cashback is received in the form of reward dollars that can be redeemed as a statement credit. So you don't actually get the cash back in the form of a check or cash. You get it back as a credit statement on your account. There is no minimum spend, $50 or $100. Whenever you earn cash back, you can use that at any time. So again, apply today with confidence. Submit your application, get a decision, accept your credit card. And again, this is with no impact to your credit score. If you do go through with the application, though, it will most likely be a hard pull if you are not an Amex member already and have other cards. Another good thing about the card, earn $250 back after you spend $3,000 in purchases on your new card within the first 6 months of card membership. So when I applied for this card and received it, I got a $450 bonus, cashback bonus for spending $3,000 in 6 months. So I noticed that this can be more than that too. I saw a couple data points out there where they were 750, 550. So now I'm going to discuss some comparable cards that are comparable to this card. So there's the Chase Freedom Flex, which gives you 5% back on up to $1,500 in combined purchases in bonus categories like gas, groceries, and select online merchants, 5% on travel, 3% on dining, 3% on drugstore purchases, 1% on all other purchases. So this has many different categories, and this is somewhat comparable to the Amex Blue Cash Preferred card. I do not have this card. Anybody who has this card, let me know what you think about it in the comment section below. This is one that's definitely on my radar though. And as you can see here on the screen, those 5% quarterly cash back calendar that they have And this gives you just insight as to where those 5% categories are. So if you don't utilize some of these 5%, if you don't shop at, Walmart, or excuse me, Walmart is actually excluded. If you don't shop at Amazon, but pretty much everybody shops at Amazon, this wouldn't be beneficial for you. If you don't utilize fitness clubs, gym memberships, this category wouldn't be beneficial for you. And Chase tells you what the categories are. You don't get to pick and choose. Next is the Citi Cashback card. Earn 200 cash back after spending 1,500 on purchases in the first 6 months of account opening. Not too bad of a bonus at all. You get 5% cash back on your top eligible spend categories up to 500 spent each billing cycle, and then 1% unlimited cash back on other purchases. So this one lets you fine tune what your spending categories are. So if you spend a lot in gas each month, that will be one of your categories. If you spend a lot at Amazon, that will be your higher spending category. So it would be those two categories that you would get that 5% back. So this gives you a little bit more wiggle room than the Chase Flex card. And then lastly, the Discover Cashback card. With this one, you earn 5% cash back on everyday purchases at different places each quarter, like Amazon, grocery store, restaurants, and gas stations. So in this is similar to Chase, what Chase Freedom Flex card offers. They have specific categories, and on the screen you can see their calendar and how it shows you upcoming announcements of what the spends are going to be. And to be totally honest, I'm not a huge fan of the calendars. I would like to know, what I'm actually getting back as far as the cash back goes. So why the Amex Blue Cash Prefer stands out to me more than these other cards? One of the reasons is I do not have to switch back and check back and forth between categories to make sure I'm getting the correct categories right to maximize my 5%. I don't have to worry about calendars, putting in the extra work, making sure that I'm signed up, all that nonsense. To me, that's just extra work. I like the ease of the Amex Blue Cash Preferred card. So my data points at the time of applying, my experience score was 732, my TransUnion score was 701, and my Equifax score was 703. I also had 2 inquiries on my credit report. And this was my second Amex card that I was approved for 3 months after applying for my first card. So let me know what your thoughts are on the card. Do you have the Amex Blue Cash Preferred card? Leave a comment in the comments section and let me know. Please give a like for the YouTube algorithm and subscribe if this information offered is valuable to you. Thank you for your time. I'll talk to you later.